you. We're a local folk band here. Folk is science fiction and fantasy folk music that has existed since like the 1950s. They were really big at sci-fi fantasy cons. So we sing all kinds of fun nerd music and parody music. A lot of this stuff is meant to be campfire-esque, where you come and you sing around the campfire. So the choruses are really easy to pick up.
Which you may sing along if you feel like it. Last song was about Beowulf. We love literature here. And we're moving on to a new song about William Shakespeare. So we've had William Shakespeare, we've had Beowulf. So now, since we love literature so much, we're moving on to Homer.
This song is a parody of Leslie Fish's Surprise. So parody is a big thing in folk. So if you like folk, you should check out Leslie Fish. And this is a parody of her song. Read.
song needs to be a little bit more about survival and joy and being yourself and St. Patrick. So we're going to sing a song called The Irish Snake.